Welcome back to SB Nation here with Michael Clay. I think you've started for Oregon for 17 years. It feels like you've been there a long time. But starting linebacker, Oregon Ducks, first of all, how has the experience been so far?
It's been great. You know, we came down here yesterday about 3, got in the hotel room, got busy. Then we went into Jillian's down in the City Walk, did a little bowling, a little dinner, had a little friendly competition with the ASU in Colorado. Then came here and ready for media day.
Who won?
ASU and us, we split 2 games, 1-1. Then Colorado actually put up some pretty impressive numbers, so we really kind of let them win right there.
What's your average? What's your bowling average?
Probably 130.
That's respectable. I feel like you can hang with people with 130.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't the worst bowler out there, so that was kind of the key thing, not to be the worst bowler.
Right. Okay, so you've started for the Oregon Ducks for a number of years now. How does this year's defense, as you've seen it, you've only seen it with spring and summer conditioning, but how does this compare to previous years?
I think it'd be one of the better defenses, you know, in a long time. You know, we've got the athleticism, we've got the brains. You know, the people that are on the defense and I've been here for around 3 years, so we know the system, you know, the ins and outs and everything. So we're definitely looking forward to this year.
What are some names that people might not know that will be in the rotation this year that they'll know by the end of the season?
Isaac Remington, Avery Patterson, Tony Washington. Those are 3 guys that will be out there, you know, playing hard, doing some big things for us, and hopefully, you know, contributing a lot more than they have been. Young guys, but they're out there ready to work.
How much week to week does the game plan, I don't know, maybe affect what you're doing on the defensive side of the ball? Do calls change based on who you're playing, stuff like that? I
wouldn't say all that. You know, we just have different type of game plan. You know, we're not playing, you know, a run and gun team like Washington State. Then you have to go play Stanford. You have to switch it up, you know, go to more basic calls, you know, with them power running and everything.
How does this year's defense schematically compare? Like, what has been the evolution for your responsibilities within this Oregon defense?
For me personally, I think I just had to be smarter, knowing, you know, what the defensive line is doing, what the back four are doing. You know, as a linebacker, you're kind of the glue to everything else. So if you know the ins and outs of the whole defensive scheme, you should be just fine. And
have your responsibilities changed from when you were a freshman to now?
Definitely, you know, a lot more leadership role. You know, I'm the old guy now, and I'm not the young guy. I'm the old guy who the young guys now look up to, ask questions, everything. So I definitely got to be more of a mentor than anything else.
True or false? Coach Chip Kelly will have a hot tub with a high-definition television nearby to watch film.
From what I've heard personally, I think that's going to be a true statement.
True statement.
But you know, we'll see when the whole thing's completed.
Will you be invited, do you think, to watch film with loose muscles?
Hopefully, you know, it won't be there while I'm there, but hopefully, you know, we can watch maybe a Sunday football. You know,
a respected alumnus.
Yeah, you know, maybe a Sunday football game where I could, you know, relax and watch the game.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Michael Clay, linebacker, Oregon. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.